The most wonderful time of year is fast approaching, and oh my goodness, I love Christmas so much, you guys. And I can't believe that this is my first time doing a gift guide on this channel, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy it because I will be talking about my personal favorites. I think a lot of you will enjoy and hopefully walk away with some gems to gift your friends, family, or yourself because I'm sure you deserve it. By the way, hey, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Kat. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you'll stay a while and consider subscribing if you enjoy this video. All of the items I will talk about today I will have linked down below, and if you want even more recommendations in each category that I talk about, I will also have another link with even more recommendations. So hopefully you'll be set for this holiday season or another upcoming occasion. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Casetify. Now you might know of Casetify for their not just stylish but also very high quality and protected phone cases. I have one right here and this other one here which I absolutely love, but they also very recently just came out with their own line of Nintendo Switch cases that you can also customize. The case's rigid and clear exterior is durable and water resistant. It even has a zipper that opens both ways for easy access. The carry case can hold up to 10 games. You can even open the soft cover flap and turn your entire pouch into a kickstand. Perfect for tabletop mode. What makes these cases unique though is that you can customize the case with your name or initials and match it with your phone case. Like these two that I have here. The case is also made with 90% recycled material, so you can feel good about your tech accessories looking great without sacrificing durability and protection. Casetify also came out with their own screen protector. Casetify's new anti-blue light tempered glass screen protector helps you block the harmful blue light that's coming out of your device. Like their phone cases, Casetify's screen protector features Defensify, an antimicrobial coating which eliminates 99% of bacteria. Not only is it shock and scratch resistant, it's also anti-fingerprint to keep your Switch smudge free. If you want to check this out and get one for yourself to customize or to gift somebody this holiday season, be sure to visit casetify.com/acasualgamer to get 15% off this beautiful Switch accessory. Thank you again to Casetify for sponsoring this portion of today's video. It is so perfect for gifting season. Back to the video. To start off, if you are new to the world of Nintendo Switch and you are not sure which one to get between the OLED, the original model, or the Switch Lite, then I do have a recent video for that which I will have linked in the cards. Feel free to check it out and hopefully it will help you with your decision. But if you've already decided on a Switch, already have a Switch, or gifting somebody else, then you very well will need some games to get you started. I'll try to talk about each game or item quickly today because this video might end up being like 2 hours long. I know you're all very busy, you gotta get your holiday shopping on, but if you want to hear about all these games in more detail, I will have my other cozy gaming videos linked as well where I've talked about every single one of these because again, I'm going to talk about my own favorites. It's my personal list, so I hope you guys like it. First one I have to mention is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game, especially with the most recent free update that just completely changed the game. This has to be a cozy casual staple. And now we've got the DLC Happy Home Paradise as well, which I just absolutely adore. So if you are gifting somebody who doesn't have Animal Crossing yet, then do get them Animal Crossing. But if they have it and they don't have the DLC, I so recommend it because it's a completely different game. And if they love the decorating aspect of Animal Crossing especially, you must try this game. Now, for fans of farming games, I recommend Stardew Valley. What I love about this game is that it's so simple and easy to get into, but at the same time it's got so much content that will keep you playing for ages and ages and also keep you replaying because it's been out for years now and it's out on every single platform you can think of as well. So I love the accessibility, but also the creator keeps coming out with these huge free updates that just keeps adding to the game and keeps you coming back for more. One of the more recent updates this year added a multiplayer support, so you're able to play with more than one person on the same screen and enjoy building a farm up with someone else or a group of people. Seriously, there is so much content in this one, and if you play this game on PC as well, there's this whole other world of mods and customizations that will just add even more things to the game. So another farming favorite is Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. Now Stardew Valley actually took inspiration from one of the OG Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons games, Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town, and Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. It's a mouthful to say. I feel like now took inspiration from Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing as well, so bringing in all your favorite things from all these amazing games into one little package. Now if you're a fan of Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and Story of Seasons, may I recommend a game that is not just cozy in gameplay but also in the name, Cozy Grove. What I love about Cozy Grove, besides bringing in all my favorite features from these other games, is that it does its own thing as well, and it does it really well, in my opinion. I love that it encourages you to play only a little each day, because especially for casual gamers, and especially if you're busy with school, work, etc., you might only have a few minutes each day to game, and this is perfect for that because it only gives you a certain amount of tasks that you can do every day, and it will refresh the next day. So I love how I don't feel pressured to play it all the time, and it's just a very low stress, relaxing game. I highly recommend it. And lastly, but certainly not the least, a game that a lot of you went crazy for on my first Cozy Games video. Crazy in the best way possible though, although you will definitely shed a tear or two for this game, and that is Spiritfarer. Just does a lot of things right, from the art style, the music, the gameplay, the story will keep you engaged, and there's something that just feels so comforting and so familiar about it. If it's a game that you haven't tried before, or again you're gifting somebody who are into these cozy casual games, I highly recommend Spiritfarer. I haven't heard from anyone yet that I've recommended this game to that has been disappointed. So that would be like my top 5 picks for your cozy games starter kit if you're just starting out. And if you want more game recommendations for this holiday season, I will be coming out with another video talking about co-op games that you can play with your friends or your family if you're getting together for Christmas time or other occasions. Now you've got your Switch and you've got your games and you're ready to get started, but what are the other basic must-haves that you should get as a new Switch owner? Here is how I carry my Switch right now, and well, I'll be recommending pretty much everything that I'm currently using in my setup, starting with a carrying case. This one is the fun Animal Crossing New Horizons official case that came out when the game released. I love cases. Here's a fun color of a Tom Talk one that is pretty much my oldest favorite case for the Switch. The gray version of this was the very first case that I got for my first Switch in 2018, and I'm still in love with this case because I love how slim it is, and it now comes in a variety of colors. It protects your Switch, it carries your games. It's just, here's a giant one from Skull & Co that can carry way more than just your Switch and games. There are even cute ones like this Snorlax one, or just a very minimal like pouch like this. So carrying case, I absolutely recommend to hold your Switch and to protect your Switch if you want to carry it around with you or just store it in your home somewhere. It's a must for all Switch owners, and another must for me, I guess you won't actually see it because it's clear. Out of the box, I always install a tempered glass screen protector. All of my tech that I can install a tempered glass screen protector to, I will have a tempered glass screen protector on. It's just so important to prevent, any damage to the actual screen of your device, and there are even other options that are like anti-glare or like a privacy screen. My go-to is always the glass protector because it feels like it is part of the device and it protects it very, very well. Another must-have for me are grips. The ones that I have on my Switch right now are the NeoGrips from Skull & Co. I also recently made a video on this, so I will have that linked below if you want my full thoughts on it, but I do also have a discount code for it, which everything will be down below. Sorry you'll get sick of me saying that throughout this video, but just if you're not sure about something, check below. As a fan of handheld gaming, grips are an absolute must for me. I have grips for all of my previous handhelds and now including my Nintendo Switch and my Switch Lite as well. It adds so much comfort that lets me play for a long period of time on handheld, and especially with a larger Switch, it can get a little heavy after a long play session, at least for me, so grips really relieve like any hand or wrist strain. On the topic of grips, you can also get grips for the thumbsticks, and I also highly recommend that because it just adds, again, that extra level of comfort. I just have like a very plain black one on my Switch right now, but you can get them in the cutest variety. Like this one I've yet to unbox, but just as an example, they're the cutest little like corgi. I think that's a corgi, possibly a raccoon. I don't know, it's some kind of animal. But you can get them grips in so many colors and designs these days. I so recommend it to add comfort to your Switch, but also customize it a little bit, which I also love and we'll talk about in a bit. Another must-have item for me, especially if you'll be downloading a lot of games, if you are someone who prefer digital games, is a memory card. Even though the OLED Switch went through an upgrade of a 64GB internal storage, which will be a lot for a lot of people, but it's not enough for me, so I always recommend getting a micro SD card. I can't take mine out of my system because it's turned on right now, but I will have it somewhere on the screen. I use either the SanDisk ones or the Lexar Play ones. They're so reliable. I use them again across all my devices and I've never had an issue with any of them, so I know that they're reliable and I've used them for years through my old 3DS's, PS Vita, and now my Nintendo Switch. Now, speaking of customization, you can very easily customize your Switch by changing the Joy-Cons, which is so great. I love these little things. I think they are the most genius, and I love that you can get a different color pair and you can quickly change the look of your device. But even for functionality, it's nice to have an extra set of Joy-Cons to have ready for yourself in case you need a spare if your current pair is dead, or maybe to have a multiplayer gaming session in your home. It converts to 4 controllers instead of just the 2, which I think is so fun. You can also go even further. Besides just getting the Nintendo original Joy-Con colors, these are a couple of my most favorite ones that I've ever customized. First is this Game Boy DMG pair, and these are like an atomic purple pair. That reminds me of like the Game Boy Color. If you're new to my channel, you might not know that I love retro gaming as well, so I love being able to customize, you know, these modern controllers into something that looks retro and brings together my favorite different eras of games. If you want a third-party option, I recommend these ones by Funlab, but they are like half the price of original Joy-Cons, I believe, and they come in pink and also the Animal Crossing New Horizons colors, like the one that I have in the back. There are also these Funlab ones. What I like about them is that it actually has a built-in grip, so you might not even need a grip case if you're using these. Although I'd still recommend it because it not just adds comfort but also protection to your Switch as well. And if you wanted a full controller experience on your Switch, I recommend the Hori Split Pad Pros. These are fairly affordable as well to get, but when you're holding these on your Switch, it feels like you're holding a full-sized Pro controller or even Xbox controller. The only thing with these is that it doesn't come with HD rumble. If your priority is comfort over the rumble feature, these might be ones that you would like to go for. I know these are also very popular for gamer friends who have larger hands than myself. It also has a couple turbo buttons on the front and on the back that you can assign other functions to if you like customizing your controller. I'm gonna need another sip of coffee, I've been talking so much. Alright, so if you like playing your Switch on the TV or on a monitor, I would recommend getting a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This is the official Nintendo ones, which I've also reshelled in Atomic Purple. It's obvious that I love Atomic Purple. I would recommend getting a full-size controller if you're playing on docked mode, because it's just a whole other level of comfort. Even though you can use these Joy-Cons on a grip, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller might be my favorite controller. It's head-to-head with the Xbox One. These are so comfortable to play on as well. But another third-party alternative are these little cute controllers with ears on them. They are a tad smaller than the original Pro controllers. I love them because they're so light and compact but so durable, and it just pairs so well with your Nintendo Switch. If ever I want to carry a controller with me in my bag, I will be carrying one of these because, again, a little bit smaller but retains, you know, the comfort that a full-size Pro controller provides. Plus it's so cute. How can you go wrong with this controller? I can keep going on and on because I absolutely love accessories for any of my tech. Of course it goes the same for my Nintendo Switch. So I've tried so many different accessories through my few years of owning a Switch, and I love a good number of them as well, otherwise I wouldn't end up keeping them. So again, if you wanted even more options for each of these items, I will have that all in the link below. Now for little extras, if you like carrying your Switch with you on the go, and this can be used not just for your Switch but your other tech as well that you carry with you, your phone, your laptop, your iPad or tablet, etc., a power bank is a must. And I use one from the brand called Anchor. And when the Switch first came out, they actually even had a Nintendo official Anchor portable battery charger. It's definitely come in handy a good number of times, so I would recommend that as a nice little extra for a Switch owner. Hey, it's Editing Cat here. I totally forgot to mention this charging base for Joy-Cons as well. It holds 2 pairs. Don't mind mine, is a little bit scratched up and maybe a little bit dusty, but I do love this so much, and it's so handy, especially if you have extra pairs of Joy-Con. I think that you won't go wrong by gifting this. Very handy. For audio, the Switch just came out kind of recently with a new firmware that now lets you connect a Bluetooth set of earphones or headphones to listen to game audio. Gone are the days that you still have to plug in like a Bluetooth dongle on your Switch. I personally like to use my AirPods Pro 2. Is that what it's called? I don't know, Apple and their naming schemes. I guess it's not much different from Nintendo and their naming too. The AirPods work really well with the Nintendo Switch if you want something just compact. If you're a fan of headphones though, I love my Razer Kitty Bluetooth edition. It is so comfortable. I can wear it for a long period of time, whether it's on my Switch or even working on my iPad or my laptop or my phone. It connects again via Bluetooth. It sounds great. Plus, it's so cute. You can customize the RGB on the ears and the sides of the headphones as well. So I don't know a gamer that will not like these headphones. I almost forgot, a cute little thing to give someone who might already love Animal Crossing is this Series 5 Amiibo cards pack. They also have a Sanrio ones, and I believe depending on where you are, I think it's more readily available in the US than in Canada, but they've also reprinted the previous Series 1 to 4, but these are the Series 5 ones, which is the latest ones that come with the new villagers on Animal Crossing. So they work to invite your favorite villagers onto your island or to decorate vacation homes for on the DLC, but they're also just nice to collect. If not Animal Crossing, Nintendo also comes out with a huge variety of different amiibos that would be usable in your favorite game, but also cute for your gaming like desk or shelf setup as well. And if you're feeling so inclined to gift yourself or a loved one a casual gamer merch, I'll just do a little self-plug and a little mention of my merch if you want. I'll be coming out with a holiday design very soon because, again, I love Christmas. I felt like I needed to. So if you are interested in that, keep an eye out in my merch store link thing, and hopefully you or someone you know will end up liking it. Well, that is it for my top cozy, casual gaming, starter kit, gift guide, favorites, whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and, hopefully found something that you would want to gift your friends, family, or yourself this holiday season. Let me know below what would make it to your must-haves list or your cozy gaming setup. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have an amazing day, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.